squeak toys. Hi, my name is Carrie Dickey. I'm super, super excited to be here tonight. I've been waiting for Rob's presentation all day. This guy's a really, really good friend and a really, really, really good guy, just an all-around good guy. You know, until today, I didn't know he had 3 college degrees and was in medicine for almost 10 years. Stop it, give me that toy. Anyway, I didn't know he was in medicine for almost 10 years, walked away from medicine and wanted to be a business owner. I've been to his house. I thought he had 11 businesses. He's run 30 companies in the last 30 years, and he has sold 29 of them. Unbelievable. Found LifeVantage 7 years ago, met the love of his life in this business, and they're building it together. These guys are adorable. Rob's like, Carrie, I don't know that much about the products. And I go, it's okay, my friend, because we've been talking about products all week. You can talk about business. You can talk about whatever it is that you want to talk about. So with that, I'm going to share my screen if I can. Oh, hang on there. I'm going to share the screen. Hold on. I am always learning. Anyway, and I'm going to share my screen. How come it's not sharing, Brenda? Dang. Hang on. You don't have to be smart to do this business. But why isn't it sharing? That makes no sense. Hold on.
At the very bottom, share screen.
Oh, I'm clicking on share screen, but it's not. Oh, there it is. Sorry. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I'm sharing. Rob's like, listen, I got my part down, lady. If you could just get your part down.
Yeah, I'm here. I made it.
Hi, Rob. Welcome to the call. Thank you for being here. And I already introduced you, my friend. And now we got a screen and we are styling. Welcome to the call.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for having me, Care. God dang, like I've watched all of these because I've never done a PowerPoint, you guys. I've never done a PowerPoint. You think after 30 companies, I've done at least PowerPoint. Never done a PowerPoint. I'm not a techie guy. And I've watched Erica, Christy, Carrie, and Kazi just crush this. And I should literally be out here in a bathrobe and a cigar because I kind of feel like Hugh Hefner a little bit watching these amazing women out there just knocking this thing out of the park. So, man, I got to raise the bar here, try to anyway. Yeah, guys, I came from a huge business background and a medical background. I got involved in LifeVantage 7 years ago. Saw this ABC primetime report that Carrie's even doing the slides for me, guys, because I don't even know how to do that. I saw this ABC primetime report, and I looked out the red line, guys. I was on the red line because the oxidative stress I had was through the roof. Could you imagine having over 400 employees? Like I was ready to kill half of them every day. I wanted to be at the blue line around that of a newborn child around 18, 19 years of age. Nothing like it in the history of the world that would do that for you. And then I saw this ABC primetime report. I was shared this opportunity by a doctor in Montana. He talked to me for about 45 minutes about the science. I could care less because I didn't care if I even woke up the next day. My oldest son died in my arms. I was divorced after 19 years of marriage, and I was paralyzed from the waist down for about 4 months. I got 6 rods holding my spine together. All that happened to me 12 years ago. So when I saw this 7 years ago, I was miserable. I hated my life. And so I saw this ABC primetime, did a little research. You know, Carrie, you could just keep going. I'll just keep yakking as I'm going through this.
Sure.
But then I went and I saw this, and I did my research because when I was in medicine, I'd go to PubMed.gov and research the drugs and antibiotics I was prescribing to patients. And years ago, I remember there was only maybe 30, 40,000 oxidative stress type studies. Look at that right now, guys, 318,000 plus studies. And it deals with everything. When people ask me about oxidative stress, I say, you know what? Google diabetes and oxidative stress, cancer and oxidative stress, heart disease, #1 killer in the world by far. What's the greatest cause of heart disease? Well, oxidative stress. Even PTSD, addiction, all of that. I had a lot of that, guys. Like I had PTSD massively. My son died in my arms. And so I had all of that. Looked at it, looked at the science, and I was like, I'm going to dive into this a little bit more. Right. And so I started to do that. And I looked at it, and most people knew that, and I knew, but I knew there was nothing out there that would really combat oxidative stress, guys, because you can say like antioxidants, like blueberries, red wine, like oranges, stuff like that. That's only a 1-to-1 ratio to free radicals, which cause oxidative stress. Free radicals are kind of what kill us over time. But I knew that. And I thought there's nothing out there. But you go to 1-to-1 ratio, you got 6 billion free radicals in your body every day. So if you're not doing something that's going to combat something like even 1 billion parts per like second, useless. Herbicides, fungus, like your diet, poor sleep, high stress, smoking, alcohol. Guys, I own casinos, bars, construction, land and cattle. I was around all that crap every day. It was slowly killing me. What does it feel like? I had chronic fatigue. I had no energy. I had brain fog, lack of concentration, aches and pains. I started calling all my employees, the females I called dear and the guys I called buddy, because I couldn't even remember their damn names. Some of them worked for me for 10, 15 years. Headaches. I've had tumors taken out of my head twice, so I was used to headaches. And then I looked at this and Protandim. I told Carrie, I don't even know what the ingredients of Protandim are. Honestly, guys, people come to me and say, Rob, what do you think? I take a pill, I drink a drink, and I feel freaking amazing. I didn't have to know all that because all these outside universities and medical institutions, some of the most respected in the world, spent millions of their own dollars to prove what this product was doing from a medical standpoint. I looked at PubMed. I started seeing Harvard, Ohio State, the American Heart Association, the National Institute of Health spent 10 years, $10 million studying that product. Who am I? God, honestly, if I looked at that, I would say probably the janitor at Harvard knows more about medicine than I did. And so it was kind of a no-brainer. And so I looked at this and I looked at collagen because they were going to launch the collagen. Quick story, I was driving out of Denver, Colorado, heading to Kansas City to go work with some people. I got about an hour out of Denver and I pinched the top of my skin like this, right? That's the first thing. When I worked emergency room, I pinched. That's what I looked. My skin stayed up for almost 2 hours. My wife was freaking out. She made me stop at every truck stop on the way. It was about a 9-hour drive to buy water. I peed my way to Kansas City. My skin turned, everything was so horrible. But I was drinking water. And so when they said they were launching collagen, I'm like, oh my God, I see all this powdered collagen at Costco or whatever, blah, 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 junk, 10 to 20%, 30% maybe absorbed. And then I saw the liquid collagen. And you guys, collagen is the most important protein in your body. Nails, eye, preventing premature hair loss, right? This is hair growth on me, guys. Thumbs up, don't laugh at that. Brain, cognitive support, mental health, strengthening your bones, gut health, all of that. And I thought, I'm going to try this. So I was on the review, like, I'll try it. I tasted amazing, did some more research, and I was blown out of my mind with this stuff. Guys, we're an activation company, not a supplementation company. This actually activates your body to even make more collagen, replenishes it, maintains it. Nothing like it in the world. Here you got red quinoa. I didn't even know what that was. I was like, oh, that's cool. Sounds good. I looked at some of the stuff, activates genes. Oh my God, boost collagen by 5 times. Holy smokes. I started looking at that. Guys, you don't even have to remember any of this. These slides are available. I looked at collagen density. Look at 8 weeks on collagen. Look at 8 weeks on our collagen. 68.5% increase. That's mind-blowing. How about the peptides, right? With all of that, contains 10 different types of peptides, collagen. I've got a chart that combines ours and compares ours to like 20 different collagen. Nothing even close. Nothing even close. And then you got the citrus berry extract. These extracts slow down the breakdown of your existing collagen to assist in maintaining more. What's not in it? No added sugar, no artificial sweeteners, no GMO, dairy-free, gluten-free, soy-free. My wife was big time on that. Why liquid? True Science Liquid Collagen utilizes a hydrolyzed collagen chopped up into smaller pieces so your body doesn't have to break them down. Big time, guys. Collagen density increased by 100%. Crow's feet by 22%. Skin roughness decreased by 10%. Guys, how old do you think I am? Now, I do have a 5-year-old little daughter, so she might be running out here because it's daddy-daughter day. My wife flew to Montana to help some people. I'm 58 years old in 2 weeks. I've got a 5-year-old, so you might question my sanity there a little bit, but I feel amazing. I'm in the best shape of my life right now. But I wanted to see the pictures. I wanted to see some of these people. Now, my wife took before and after. I'm a guy. I heard Cassie and Lesko. I got all giddy. I thought it was cool, but I wasn't getting all giddy because I was kind of a guy thing. But I started looking at these pictures, and my wife's running around the house. She's taking pictures. Like, I'm going to start posting these pictures, blah, blah, blah. And I look at Carrie, and I look at Carol. Look at the difference, guys. That's unbelievable. This is a publicly traded company, so we can't just be throwing stuff out there just to throw it out there. This is publicly traded. And this is Betty, right? This is Betty. Look at that. Like, unbelievable. That's like the fountain of youth. Seth, right? I see Seth. I was on the phone with Seth the other day. Look at the neck. It's unbelievable, guys. Documentation beats conversation every time, right? That's so true with some of these before and after photos. We've got a little book that I just have people look at. I want some. It's kind of a no-brainer. And then I kept looking at all of it, looked at the legs. God, we were in Croatia for about 2 weeks. My wife quit taking it. She only took 5 days worth. Oh my God. She had a few dimples start to come back. She wanted to leave Croatia after like a week. Like, no, we're not going. We're here for another week. But she wanted to go back because of collagen. She visually saw it working. Look at the results, guys. Look at the hair. Like, I got hair growth. Like I said, don't laugh about that. So if you guys are looking at all this and you really start seeing some of these results on the outside, I can see it. What is it doing on the inside? As a male, as a man at 58 years old, my wife is 45. I'm not going to see her for a few days, but we're still on our honeymoon. We've been together almost 7 years. We're still on our honeymoon. And the collagen's even boosted that. For you guys on here, pay attention to what I'm saying. Like, it does a lot more than just skin and hair, right? And then they launched this, another product. Like, why do we need that, right? Because I'm a guy. I'm wearing it right now. My wife is 45. She's smoking hot. I've got a 5-year-old little daughter. I'm the only dad that goes to ballet and gymnastics. I'm the only guy at ballet or gymnastics. And at this point, you guys heard me spitting all over the phone. Carrie's like, you got to do this in 20 minutes. Give it 20 minutes. So at this point, you guys, you can start your transformation. Everything, like, it activates. That's all you want to know. Activation is so far ahead of supplementation. We're so far ahead of medicine. Look at all the products we have. I take everything on here. Write it off on my taxes. Take everything on there. But this is what was cool about this, guys. I was a businessman. Even though I came from a medical background, I was a businessman. I was freaking out. I had over $200,000 a month just in overhead. I really don't have any overhead here. There's no assets there, no overhead, no employees. I had over 400, and I was ready to kill half of them every day. I work from anywhere. We're in Europe, we're in Asia. We're working, but I don't call it working. It's fun. I got a call center I can call. Hey, I don't know how to do this. I don't know that because I'm good at that. I don't know anything about tech. The tax benefits. Listen, guys, if you're not running a business out of your house, and you say you're a $40,000 to $45,000 a year income person, I want you to take about $10 to $20 every night. I want you to flush it down the toilet because it's going directly to those morons in Washington, D.C. in taxes. If you do not run a home-based business, you do not have the tax write-offs I have. We're a debt-free company. Would that interest you in being a partner of a debt-free company that's backed by the largest investors in the world? 20 million just sitting in the bank, ringing the closing bell in the stock market about 2 months ago and about 3 years. We've ring the closing bell in the stock market 3 times in the last 3 years. That's big. That's big, guys. The starter packs, $250, $309, $375, $999. I mean, I just started looking at all that. The average business, you guys, costs around 80 grand to start in the United States. Do you guys know that? And 80% of those don't even make it 3 years. Only 1% last over 10 years. When they told me $999, like, that was almost my way out. I thought, this is stupid. There's no skin in the game. But I could literally start my own business for $999 or even $250, as low as $250. I was like, and I wrote it off on my taxes. That's a no-brainer. And I got these amazing products and I started taking them. Guys, I didn't dream for almost 6 years. There's a lot of doctors on this call. I can see Dr. Rod right now. Guys, that means I didn't get in a deep enough REM sleep for almost 6 years that I didn't even dream. Because my son died in my arms and I was paralyzed all in about the same couple months. Like, I just hated life. I didn't want to be around people. I hated people, didn't like people, didn't even trust people. This gave me all of that back. Now you look at the True Renew, this facial stuff. Man, I bought some, but then they were giving it to me for free till like the end of December. I was like, what? Who does that in business? And then somebody new, like, whoever invited you on this call, if you got on these products, and you said, I want in, it's a no-brainer. People that tell me no, I'm like, really? Like, so you don't want to make more money, you don't want to feel better, and you don't want any time frame. Oh, no, Rob, that's not what I'm saying. That's exactly what you're saying, right? Why would not? I don't know anybody that wouldn't want any of that. And so I take it, I feel it, I share it. I guess I joined the movement like 7 years ago, but we need more now, guys. Like Carrie said, Rob, we want you on here. We need some testosterone. I was like, okay, I'm going to bring buckets of testosterone on tonight. Like, hopefully I don't upset anybody because that's just who I am. Guys, I have no idea what's going to come out my mouth in the next 30 seconds. I have no idea what's going to come out of my mouth. Half the time I'm talking because I just speak for my heart, right?
Yeah, you're awesome, Rob.
I'm like, are you freaking kidding me, guys? This is absolutely a no-brainer. I'm going to close it with this. If we just helped you, now the products are unbelievable, right? But if you can't afford them, you better do something, right? Especially if you're even 25 years old and you can't afford to start your own business at even $250, you better rethink what you're doing financially. But let's just say you screwed up your entire life financially, made decisions, like most of us bought into a system that's been broken for over 60 years. We can all admit that. But let's just say you screwed up. Say you're 40, 50, 60 years old. You screwed up massively financially. You're really not set for retirement. What we just shared with you in just 15 minutes, get with the person that got you on this, we could fix that in 2 to 5 years. So you work your butt off for 40, 50 years in the hopes of retiring. And right now, only 1% retire with a life of bliss. In 2, 3, 4, 5 years, we can fix what you screwed up for almost 40, 50 years because of what we have here. What if I just help you? What if your people that invite you, what if we just help you make $200 a month? You understand that? Do you know that's like me helping you put 48 grand in an investment with a return of 5% every year? What's 5% of 48 grand? That's 2,400 divided by 12. That's $200. What if we help you make just $400 a month? That's like us helping you put almost 100 grand in an investment with a return of 5%. Who would not want that? Who would not want that? Leverage income.
Ask anybody, drop something in the chat if you guys would like to share this recording. Rob, I love you. You are so passionate and so much fun, and I'll run your PowerPoint anytime, dude. You're awesome.
Thank you guys for being on
You're the
tonight.
bomb. Thank you, Rob. You're the best.
16, 13 minutes. I nailed it.
You're the best.
You're like 20. I'm like, oh crap, I never talked 20 minutes my entire life. I'm going 2 more now. Right? Love you. Thank you so much for jumping on it. I hope you got something. Get with the person that invited you. Get your questions or concerns answered. Love you all. Have an amazing night.
You're the best, Rob. Thanks for saying yes. You rock. Hey, we're gonna do this tomorrow night, 3 times in a row, 4, 5, 6 Pacific. Come back. We got 3 new presenters, and we'll get this out. We'll get the recording out. And we'll be listing these, I guess. Brenda, you're right. Big blue calendar. Thank you for being here. Bye-bye. Thanks, Rob.